FanFest Day 2. Let's see what this day brings. Hopefully some interviews. So I'm in the press room / relax room. No, it's definitely their relax room, but we're allowed to be here today on Sunday, the final day. I just talked to Brianna, who plays in Deadpool, and I talked to Gaby.
To be continued.
That was so chill. That interview got cut off, and she's like, "We'll fix it. We'll finish it later." So I don't know if I ever get the chance to do that, but that was a really fun conversation. And we just talked to Kat and Dom.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for talking.
Just so sweet. And now we're waiting for Elise and Natasha.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
And Melanie. And I think that's it for today. Wow. It's the end of day 2 of Love FanFest, and this entire day I've hardly watched any. I'm sorry for the lighting. This is the best I can do, by the way, because I'm in a lobby. Can I change it a bit? No, you see me, right? I hardly watched any panels today, just for Brianna's and Melanie's, because I was up in their like relax room for the rest of the day, out on the balcony, waiting for interviews and interviewing people. But what I loved about it was that we were like 3 media outlets, so it was just more like table conversations. And I may have asked 1 or 2 questions, and then I let other people ask their questions, and just it was more like an organic way of speaking with each other. So that was really cool. Then the final round was Melanie, right after her panel. And it started off hysterically, but then there were a few questions. And I don't know like how I'm gonna edit this vlog as of now, but because the interview is long. But at the end of the interview, you hear me say, "Can I ask a question?" And then 1 second later, like, I can't.
Yeah, just I can't. I'm sorry. You want me to go first? Okay.
This is my second convention, and what I realize here is how much these things have an impact on me. Like, they make me process things. And so during that conversation, I just started thinking a lot. Like, just thoughts kept coming up, and I couldn't finish anymore. And so we finished up, and the entire conversation, like, everybody on that table was feeling a lot of feelings. But she was hurried off for the next interview, and she said, like, cause we waited a bit because we need to be escorted out and in the entire time. I just said, like, thank you for the conversation, and we, like, the group had this, like, a small after conversation. Then I got a hug because she had seen it, that I was getting emotional. That was like a group hug moment. So now I'm like, again, just as like with Lexicon, like once it ends, you're just like, you feel really sad. So I don't have the energy right now to be happy. We're waiting what to do next, because we don't have anything right now, but we do want to go to closing, the ceremony, like the closing ceremony, see what that's like. And we want food. Food is a thing this weekend, because in the bar at the lobby, it's not that much food. And Spanish dinner times and lunch times are just completely different from what I'm used to, so we just mostly live off, like, I have like these bars that I eat in between. So that's it for now.
Thank you to Anna and everyone that put in so much effort to make this happen. You guys are Thank you so much, girls. See you next year! See you next year!
Hey everyone, so I'm at the airport again. It is 7 a.m. and I've had about 4 hours of sleep. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that at that. I haven't had food yet, so I'm about to grab that. I'm just reflecting on Love and Fest, and it has been such a great weekend. That energy. Like, especially if you were at the closing. Like, the music started playing and everybody was dancing. Like, that was a better party than the welcome party, right? It's just that I'm processing so many things right now. Especially because the final interview was with Melanie and things turned quite emotional. Hearing stories from the other people present just made me think about my own life, and that was, yeah, it was really emotional to the point that I couldn't ask my question anymore. And they were pushing us because there was lack of time, so I couldn't recover. And right after that, the thing is though, like me and a few of the people that I met here, we went out for dinner right after Love and Fest. And in the world outside of gay clubs, I pass as straight most of the time. Even when I'm with my wife and kid, people just don't see it. And the people that I was with don't pass as straight. And when we went out for dinner, like the moment we entered the small food store, like we immediately sensed that we weren't welcome. We stayed anyway for food, but that was, for me, also the first time, like, I'm not want to say the real world, but like not in a specifically gay-friendly, like, how to say, just like living your normal life, daily life. I've never really sensed that before, to that extent. So that was, for me, another reason why we still need these festivals and pride and everything, because we need to show our visibility in all forms of who we are. So yeah, that definitely made an impact. And that's it. I'm too tired right now. I'm ready to go home. Well, when I get home, my wife and kid aren't there, but I'm really happy that I can see them tonight again. What? Hey! Oh no, I can't go to YouTube's page yet because I don't have enough subscribers. If you want more queer content, and I think you do, subscribe to my channel. Help me out.